One of the most interesting things about the gut sales method that I developed a long time ago, thanks to having a great mentor and seeing a really wonderful, a magnificent millionaire salesperson, and just learn by listening and watching, was to make what I saw in Max, my mentor, is that he usually made the prospect the salesperson. What do I mean by that? It means traditional salespeople. What do? If we get somebody on the phone, we get a meeting or something. What do? We go blah blah blah. We do a little bit of schmoozing in the beginning, a little bit of that bonding and rapport, that transparent stuff, insincere. And then we go right into the presentation. Very little qualification, and we do about 95% of the yakking. Okay. Then the prospect asks us a few questions. They pick our brain. Then they say they'll think about it or get back to us. Okay, it's a wonderful system if you're the prospect. Now, what we want to do in guts is make the prospect do all the work. In other words, get the prospect to give the presentation. Why not get the prospect to tell us what's wrong? When you go to a doctor's office, a lawyer, any professional, let professionals say, why are you here? What's your problem? Where does it hurt? What's the legal or mathematical or accounting issue? Learn how to ask the right questions the right way, with sincerity, with redirection, stroking, nurturing empathy, things you hear me say all the time, or if you've read any of my books or been to any of my webinars or something like that, you hear me say these words all the time. So if we say it the right way, we get the prospect to tell their story, what their needs are. They qualify themselves. They even close themselves if you know how to ask the questions the right way. You just sit back, and what I usually do is I get out my pen and pad and I take a lot of notes. That's a stroke to the prospect. They see that you're interested. Oh, could you tell me more about that? You're almost like a therapist sitting back and they're on the couch telling you, why they love or hate their mother or something like that. The beauty of this is you don't have to give a presentation until you get enough information from them. And you know how to close them. You know what's their need or greed, their motivation. Where are they on the guts barometer scale? Okay, is it real urgent at 10, or is it like nothing they could care less about a number 1? Do they have the money to pay the product or the house or the car, whatever you're dealing in? Do they have the authority to make that commitment? Do they have the character to keep that commitment? Can they make that commitment today? Is it timely? All these things are real important. But instead of us blabbing away, telling them everything they don't want to hear, like traditional salespeople do, in guts, we ask the questions the right way. The prospect does all the work. We know whether we can do business today, because guts is a one closed system. A lot of times I close people in one phone call, sometimes 2, very rarely 3. And I deal in capital goods. I deal in real estate and many other things. So get the prospect to do all the work. Make the prospect the salesperson. Sit back, have a lot of fun, act like the doctor or lawyer, take your notes, and then close them right through this 3-step system of the gut sales method. Sales has changed. It has evolved. Maybe it's even revolutionary. If you're selling like 99 and 9/10% of your competition, you're wasting a lot of time, you're doing a lot of free consulting, you're not making, the greatest sin of all, you're not making the money you deserve. Turn the prospect into the salesperson, and you'll see your sales soar. This is Claude Diamond. Nobody deserves success more than you, and I do answer my own phone, 970-281-5151. If you like these videos, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and listen, have a good day. Thank you.